Well, defense attorney Skye Lazaro, who is not connected to the Menzies case, joins us for a little bit of perspective legal proceedings and what could be happening next in the case.
Good evening, Skye. Thanks so much for joining us. As we're talking about this, we're also seeing in the national news today, Coburger in Idaho responsible for 4 deaths, and families upset that they're not going to be seeing the death penalty. Here in Utah, we're watching the death penalty play out, and the wheels of justice turn very slowly in cases like this.
Does, and I think those are some of the more compelling arguments either for or against the death penalty. Is there's some closure to cases that are resolved with a life without parole, especially like when we look at Coburger. There's no possibility for appeal except for an appeal of his sentence. So the families of the victims aren't going to have to relive this over and over. We just heard, from Menzies, the victim's family in this case, that he's 50 years old and this has been going on for 40 years. And we still don't know if or when he's going to be executed.
Skye, does the judge, he's taking this under advisement, does he have the final say in this, or does this go to the Board of Pardons and then they decide on a commutation if they're going to commute the sentence?
Yeah, so there's a number of things going on. There's the appeal of the judge's prior ruling on his competency. There's this new competency petition where they're asking for him to be reassessed. And then there's also the clemency or the commutation petition that's been filed. And so they're all actually somewhat independent of each other. In the most recent case that we saw today, if the judge rules that he be reassessed for competency, that's as far as that ruling goes. I don't believe that there's anything more than that to it, other than, hey, we believe there's been changes. And I will point this out. Judges routinely ask for updated mental health evaluations or competency evaluations within 6 months to a year of ones that were previously given, because things can change at a fairly rapid level, especially when you're talking about dementia and things like that. But I don't know that this ruling is going to be a determination one way or another, as if that September date is going to change, only that he's ordering, if he grants it, that a new evaluation be completed.
All right, Skye Lazaro joining us today talking about the death penalty. Thanks so much.